What's going on, guys? Well, watch us back again with another video for you guys. I hope you're all having a lovely day / evening. Finally, the upload is out. I've been waiting for the press conference all day, okay? Usually it's 1:30 PM UK time, then it was told 2:30 PM UK time, then 5:30, then it was finally at 6 PM. But yeah, this is your preview. Krasnodar against Chelsea. Going to be going through Frank Lampard's press conference, the squad that travelled to Russia, of course, and giving you my opinions on the predicted 11. If you guys enjoy my content, smash that like button. Let's get at least 300 likes. Subscribe if you're new here, hit the notification, tune in daily. All of this is free, so the more likes, the more subscribes, it helps out the channel so much. I appreciate every single one of you lot tuning in whenever you guys can. I know YouTube isn't notifying everyone as always like it usually did in the last 3 months, but hopefully we get back up there, so thank you all for your support. So we're going to get straight into the squad that travelled. Now, full squad came out about 1 or 2 hours before the press conference, but it was told that Thiago Silva did not travel to Russia. Now, for me, that's very good squad management. We don't need every single one of our players to be going to every single game. Like, we've got Russia, the game in Russia, of course, and then we've got one game in Burnley. You know, so many miles that need to be travelled. Now, it was reported yesterday that Rudiger and Lampard held positive talks, okay? So it looks like Rudiger's coming back into the squad, and it was confirmed that he's back in the squad, and Frank Lampard has confirmed also that they have had personal talks, positive talks, and that he's in contention to be playing. So I expect him to be starting tomorrow. Whether it's Christensen, Zouma, Tomori, we shall see. But I expect Rudiger to come straight back into the starting 11, especially Thiago Silva is not in the squad. Also, Kepa's still out with a shoulder injury, so he's not in the squad either. So yeah, the full squad: Rudiger, Christensen, Jorginho, Kante, Tammy, Pulisic, Werner, Caballero, Tomori, Zouma, Mendy, Kovacic, Giroud, Mount, Hudson-Odoi, Chilwell, Ziyech, James, Azpilicueta, Havertz, Emerson, I was going to say Palmieri, but yeah, Emerson, Palmieri, and Carlo Ziga. Hopefully I pronounced it right. So yeah, that's the full squad there. So only one's missing, Kepa. And of course, I didn't say Alonso, did I? I'm sure I didn't say Alonso. I don't know what happened to Alonso as well. But yeah, Alonso doesn't look like he's in there as well. Yeah, Alonso's not in there. And of course, Thiago Silva and Kepa. So that is your full squad. And then finally, we had a press conference. Frank Lampard and Kurt Zouma took it, of course. Happy birthday to Kurt Zouma. It was his birthday. He hasn't had no cake or presents yet, as he's just travelled to Russia, but he just wants a clean sheet, a very good performance, a win hopefully, and it'll be a perfect present for him and for Chelsea fans and Chelsea in general, of course. So hopefully we get that win. We have to win this game, okay? Hakim, Ziyech, Hudson-Odoi, Rudiger, these three need to start. Okay, maybe Rudiger doesn't need to start, but I think because all these reports came out yesterday saying that positive talks and Frank Lampard has confirmed it, it looks like all three of these guys should be starting tomorrow. Don't forget it's an early kickoff as well, 5:55 PM UK time. Some of you guys are going to be coming back from college, school. Some of you guys got half term. Some people are working like myself. So I'm just going to be missing about a few minutes of the game. But as soon as it's done, I'm going to be watching that, giving you guys a review straight after the game and talking points the following day. So hopefully you guys tune in every single day to this channel. So yeah, Kurt Zouma, talked about that, saying that also 2 clean sheet does not mean that we can talk about turning a corner, as we have to keep working hard every single game, week in, week out. Very, very good mindset. There is still a very, very long way to go, just like Kurt Zouma said. Frank Lampard came out and said, yeah, he's held talks with Rudiger and that he has a positive relationship with him. He has that Rudiger is very much in contention to be playing. As I said, I expect him to be starting tomorrow, especially with Thiago Silva not on the bench or in the squad. I expect that. He's saying that he's being judged differently, especially as a young English manager. He says that all managers should be judged the same, but he can't look at other opinions much. He just has to concentrate on his job. He also talks about last season, how difficult it was, and that that experience will play in terms of mentality and trying to take first or second place in this group stage. I really hope we do get first place. If we get a positive result against Seville away, a couple of weeks later or months later, if we get away win from home, then yeah, 4 points against Seville will be absolutely perfect. And I feel that could be the difference to be getting first or second. The game against Seville, I'm sure we'll beat Rennes home and away, and Krasnodar, no disrespect to these two teams, very good teams. For Champions League, if you make it there, it shows how good you are basically. But I expect Chelsea to be gelled by then, less mistakes, and hopefully we'll be scoring a lot more goals. So hopefully first or second for Chelsea place, of course. He confirms also, Frank Lampard, that he's very pleased to take the Chelsea job. As he said, always his pride to do it. He loved last season's challenge, but now he wants the team to move on to new targets. Now, of course, on whether it was a decision to change the balance of the team in recent games, he notes the quality of teams that we were playing. He repeats he wants more going forward, but with the quality we have up front, that is not a big worry. That's all they spoke about, of course, in the press conference. Very, very quick, wasn't too long. And yeah, they just arrived about an hour or two ago before the press conference. So maybe there's a few delays, few issues getting on there. But that is everything in terms of the press conference. The squad travelled. I'm thinking, do we go all out with a very, very strong team? Okay, I told you guys we should be winning the next 6 games. I expect 15 to 18 points in the next 6 games in all competitions. Okay, that includes the double games against Rennes, Newcastle. Can't think of all of them top of my head, but we also had Rennes again, but Burnley. All these games, I believe we should be winning. Newcastle, I think it was as well. I think I got it right there. Yeah, 6 games there, perfect, right? Yeah, something like that. I expect Chelsea to be going out strong. Okay, I expect a few changes. I expect Turkcell not in, of course. Maybe Ben Chilwell doesn't play every single game. Maybe we rest him in this game. If he's needed, he comes off the bench, of course. Hakim Ziyech has to start. I know he's in contention. Frank Lampard's confirmed he's in contention to start, so he should be starting, and maybe he comes off early, around 65-70 minutes. Kluivert needs a break, of course, so Mason Mount comes straight in my opinion, in that position. And then we should be seeing kind of Hudson-Odoi, Tammy Abraham up top with Giroud. One of the two, basically, should be starting. Okay, I need to see Werner rest. I need to see Kluivert rested. I want to see some of our players rested. I don't want to see them rest unless we need to bring them on and they need to score some goals with Chelsea, of course. So I expect this team to be a bit rotated against Krasnodar. No disrespect, of course. I expect at least 4 or 5 key players that play every single game to stay in the team, like Mendy. Maybe even Kurt Zouma. Of course, Kurt Zouma in the press conference could be still starting, in my opinion. So we shall see very soon. I've done my predicted 11. I've gone with Mendy. Right back, Reece James. Rudiger, centre back with Kurt Zouma. Could be Christensen, but I think Kurt Zouma. Emerson, left back, is who I've gone with, of course. Martin Alonso not in the squad, and Ben Chilwell deserves a break. Jorginho in midfield with Kovacic. The pivot that everyone wants to see, I think they will get it tomorrow, in my opinion. Jorginho should be captain as well, with Mason Mount in front. Okay, this is so important that Mason Mount plays in front and not on the wing out of position and making others play out of position as well. I don't want to see that. I want to see him in the middle where we need him. He can free roll, he can trap back and do his pressing as well as a number 8 to number 10. So hopefully we see that very soon. Now on the left, I'm going Callum Hudson-Odoi. He has to start. Okay, he has to start. There's no reasons why he shouldn't be starting. Callum Hudson-Odoi on the left, Hakim Ziyech on the right should be starting, and hopefully we see some magic from these two guys on the wing. That's what we want to see, of course, as Chelsea fans. Keep positive as well. Support Frank Lampard, support Chelsea, support the team lineup. If they don't start, still support. Of course, I'm going to raise concerns about why is he not playing and stuff. I'm going to be asking questions, but no abuse. They are not immune to criticism, of course, but do not cross the line and abuse these guys, man. Like, Frank Lampard has seen people, say that, they want him out and stuff, but it's too early. Like, he shouldn't be thinking about this. Given the guy a season, let's see what he achieves. Let's see if he can turn this team around. He's turned the defence so far. I know it's only 2 games in, but massive improvements from Frank Lampard, of course. So hopefully we shall see a very, very much more from him as a manager. I need to see a bit more, of course. I need to see the lineups come up right. So like I said, Mason Mount playing in the middle, not out of position, because we've got enough wingers now that can be playing. Hakim Ziyech is ready to start, of course, and Callum Hudson-Odoi, there's no reason to why he should not be starting. I've not seen any concerns. I've not seen anyone ask him, question it. I've not seen any reports about anything bad. So he should be playing tomorrow, in my opinion. And it's very important that Timo Werner gets a rest and then Giroud or Tammy starts. It could be Tammy, in my opinion, where he starts and then Giroud comes on. That's what I see. But we're having games every 2 or 3 days. So there's going to be a lot of rotation from a few players throughout these games. You don't want to see massive whole team change for every single game. There's no way. We have to gel and understand the chemistry and grow as a team that play week in, week out. At least 4 or 5 of these guys have to play every single game. But of course, we'll be resting them once we can. It's a very long season, as I told you guys. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So hopefully Chelsea can push on from tomorrow and start winning these games and get in at least 5 or 6 games in a row, in my opinion. And I believe Chelsea, Frank Lampard, can do it. I really believe it as well. So hopefully you guys can support the team. And let me know predictions for the game, and I'm going for a 3-1 win to Chelsea. I don't think we'll get a clean sheet. I think there'll be something a bit, dodgy as always, even though we had 2 clean sheets, but I just feel like we're going to concede 1 goal. because Krasnodar is something that we want to be seeing from these sides that we've never played before, of course. So guys, if you enjoy my content, smash that like button. Let's get at least 300 guys. Subscribe if you're new here, hit the notification, tune in daily, comment down below your thoughts and opinions as always. Let me know your predictions for the game, and as always, 10-minute gang, we're out, man. Peace. Make sure you tune into the review after the game. Safe.